In this section, we'll create a photo slideshow. So let's start by importing the pictures. So I'll just simply click on this import media files here, or else you can import it in other ways as well. And now I'll select few pictures by pressing hold Ctrl key from my keyboard and clicking on the pictures that I need. So I'll just click on the pictures that I need. And I'll click on open. Now you can see all the pictures has been imported. And now I'll just drag them to the timeline to work on them. So I can either drag and drop or else click on this plus button. And as well, I'll tell you a new option. That is, first of all, I'll drag one picture here and I can just simply right click on the picture that I want next and click on append. So in this way as well, you can import, you can use other options, overwrite and insert, etc. as well. So I'll just click on append or else I'll drag it here. Now you can see 4 pictures has been dragged to timeline. Now you can see a problem here, that is the image is not fitting to the complete screen and you can see the black areas appearing here. So we can fix this in couple of ways. So the first method is you can simply right click on that picture and hit crop to fit. Now you can see that the picture has been cropped to fit the full screen. I'll just hit the Ctrl Z button, that is undo. You can do it undo from here as well. Here is the undo and redo. You can see the shortcuts as well. So I just hit Ctrl Z here. And imagine if you want to crop it to some extent and you don't want this unnecessary portion of this image, what you can do is you can simply click on this crop option and select the portion that you need. For instance, I'll just select it here and click on OK. As well as you can just change the resolution from here to fit there. For example, I'll just simply select 16:9 here and I can select it like this and click on OK. And now you can see that fits the whole image, right? You can do it in other way as well. So I'll hit Ctrl Z again, undo, and I'll go to effects and then I'll go to utilities. So inside of utilities, there is a crop option. I'll just simply pull that option and put it over this image. And now I'll double click on this crop option and I can adjust it from here. For example, if I adjust it from the left, you can see the image is being cut. So what you can do is you can click on auto zoom and I'll just adjust the left portion as per my requirement and I'll adjust the right portion. You can even work with the top and bottom as well. And if you wish to, you can blur the edges as well. So this is the another method in which you can take care of this. Now the problem is, see, when I move the cursor here, you can see again the image being synced. So the crop option is not applied to the whole image. So what can be done is the crop option is actually not starting from the beginning of this picture. So I can just place it at the beginning of this picture and I can pull the edge of this crop option till the end of that picture. Now it's applied to the whole picture. So these were a couple of ways to fix that problem. Now let's see how to delete a picture. So to delete a picture, you can simply click on that and hit delete. But you can see another problem, that is the gap is left in between. So if you want to delete that picture and as well as erase that gap, what can be done is you can simply hit shift delete, which is called the ripple delete. So you can hit shift delete, right? So you can even right click on that image and you can see ripple delete here. So this is shift delete. In case you forget this shortcut, you can just view it here, right? So imagine that you have deleted that picture and now the gap has been left in between and now you want to delete the gap. So same ways, just click on that empty area and hit the shift delete. That will erase the gap and move all of the other media things together. Now let's see a situation where you want the picture till here only, means till this time, and you don't want it further. So either you can reduce the time or else you can just simply select that picture and hit split from here. So the shortcut for split is Ctrl B. You can simply click on that and now you can see that image has been divided into 2 parts and I can select the second part and hit shift delete so that rest of the media moves backward. So once I'll delete all these things and I'll just import the media again. So I'll just import these 4 clips here. So I have imported 4 clips here. So let's fix all of these problems. So I'll just simply right click and click on crop to fit. And let's check this picture. Right click, crop to fit. This picture, crop to fit. Crop to fit. So let's see. Now you can see the problem has been fixed. All the images are widescreen now. Now another problem that appears here is, let's play it and you can see it's taking too long for an image to change. So I'll just select this image and place the cursor here. I'll just simply click on this duration option here, and you can see this image is taking 5 seconds. So if I need only 4 seconds, I can just make it 4 seconds by erasing this and making it 4 and hit OK. Now you can see that this image, the time of this image has been reduced and there is a gap in between. You can just simply delete this gap by selecting in between and hitting Shift Delete. But imagine there are 200 pictures, so imagine the time that it takes to select each image and change it to 4 seconds. If I select all the pictures at once by holding Shift, you can see that the duration option doesn't appear. Means you need to select individually and change time. So to solve this problem, I'll show you another way. That is, you can simply go to the file, and here you can just simply go to the preferences, and inside of preferences you need to just go to the editing option, and here there is an option called photo duration. You can change it by default to 4 seconds. So all the images time will be changed to 4 seconds. So I'll hit OK. I'll delete all of these pictures once. Now I'll import all the 5 pictures. So I just click this area once and I hit Ctrl A. All the pictures will be selected, and now I'm dragging it drop to track 1. And now let's check the duration of each picture by clicking on that picture and clicking on this duration symbol, and you can check it's 4 seconds. And let's check this one as well. So I'll just click on this and it's 4 seconds again, right? Again, that problem is need to be fixed. So I'll just right click and crop to fit. Okay, now the duration is adjusted, the photo is widescreen, properly filling the complete screen, but we still feel that there is something missing. So let's add some music to it. Either you can import the music simply in the way you imported the picture or the video. So by right clicking and clicking on import and select the audio if available. So as of now I don't have audio, so there are some audio files available in the audio section of Filmora. So let's go there, and I'm just selecting on drift. One thing that I want to tell you is that if you see this option here, it means it needs to be downloaded, and if there is no such option, it's already downloaded. So I'm taking this drift here and pulling it to the audio track here, and now let's play it again. So I always recommend clicking on this pointer and moving it, or else from here, if you don't hold the pointer and move it, it zooms in and out. So please do remember that. So let's play and check out. Still we feel that something is missing. So let's add some transitions in it. So just simply go to the transitions here. You can just single click on the transition to see the previews. So I'll just click on one and click on the play button here. So you can see the preview. I'll just click on this. So to apply it, you can either click on this plus symbol, or else you can directly drag it. Now I'll place it correctly in between 2 clips and leave it. Now you can see that the transition has been applied. If you want to change the duration of this transition, you can just simply hold the edge of it and pull it like this. And if you want to randomly apply to all the clips, you can select all the clips and simply right click on any of these effects and just click on random to selected clips. So if you hit that, it will randomly apply it to all the clips. So now let's play and check out once. Now if you feel that the duration of these transitions are too much, you can adjust them. And as well as if you don't like a transition, you can right click on it and simply click on delete and add the one you wanted. As well as if your preview window is being too slow, you can go to this option below the preview window and click on the playback quality, and you can reduce the playback quality so that it runs smoothly. And now let's play it again. But still we feel that something is missing because there is no motion in picture. It doesn't create any interest. So we need to add some motion into those pictures. To add that motion, you need to select either the picture or a video clip and then click on this edit option. And from here you can select the motion option, and now you can see the preview of each motion by simply placing your cursor on it. So to apply the motion, you can just directly double click on that and it gets applied to that option. If you want to delete that motion, you can simply right click and hit delete effect. So I'll just simply double click on one, or else you can even right click and click on random to all. So I'll just click on random to all, so it applies randomly motion to all the pictures. Now I'll click on OK and let's take a preview. If you feel that the video is lagging or slow, don't worry, the output will be perfect. One thing that I forgot to tell you is that if you want to see the audio levels, you can simply click on this option, and when you hit play, you can see the audio levels here, right? You can even add more interesting effects. For example, let's go to the media and I'll pull an image here separately, and I'll just click on it and hit crop to fit, and I'll just select this. Now let's go to the effects tab. There are several effect options you can select from. So first we'll go to shake. If you just simply pull on it and place it here and drag it till the end of this picture, and now you can see that effect working, right? So I'll just delete this effect. You can even simply click on that and see the preview. You can add several effects, for example fox, which changes the color. You can even go for black and white. So if I select this and click play, you can see the preview here. If you want to apply and check, just simply drag it here, and now you can see this effect. So I just did not apply it to the whole picture, so it was being like that. You can also go for distortion. So there are several effects to select from. You can even go for material and select shadow from here, for instance. I can even just select the overlays from here. For example, you can see the download option here, so I'll just hit on it. It's being downloaded, and once it's downloaded, I'll just drag it here. And you can add several similar overlays, right? So I'll just simply delete this. There are light leaks, there are bokeh blurs, you can use any of them. You can simply click on that and take a preview of it, but it's not downloaded, so you'll not be able to see the preview. So I'll just simply double click on it to download, and now you can take a preview. So let's apply and check out. So you have seen filter effects, overlays, and now finally utilities. In utilities, you have already seen crop option. You can also use other options. So for example, I'll take image mask here. So I'll just simply pull it and place it here, image mask, and now you can see that symbol appear here. Now if I double click on this image option here, I can change these symbols. There are several options here. So for example, let me take this flag one, and now I can adjust the X and Y position of this. You can also adjust the height and feather as well. If you want to, you can also use invert mask to reverse. So I'll just simply click on OK. So I'll just delete these two. You can also go for elements tab here. There are several elements which you can add to your picture or video. So for example, I'll select the category journey, and I'll just select this camp and place it here. And now let's see. You can even add other categories as well. For example, hand drawn. I'll go for emoji section, and I'll just download this one and place it here. So now let's see from the beginning. You can even change the size and placement of it. So I'll just simply click on this, and I can reduce the size of it, and I can put the placement here or there. And now again, if you play it, and finally, I'll tell you one additional option which might be required for you. For example, I'll just go to the media, I'll take this image and pull it here. And now imagine I want this elephant flip from right to left. So what I can do is I can simply select on this clip and click on this edit option here, and I'll go to the image section here and I'll go to the transform. Now I'll hit flip. Now you can see that it has changed from right towards left. You can even flip it in reverse from top to bottom, and if you wish to you can even rotate it like this. So even that's possible. So even you can scale it from here like this to the position you want, and after scaling you can even change the position of X and Y. So if you don't like what you have done, you can simply click on reset. If you like what you have done, you can click on OK. That's it for this part. In the next part we'll see how to add titles, lower thirds, credits, watermark, and even we'll see how to add subtitles for a video. Thank you.